review based upon the performance of the person, and then he can also give rating along with his comments. Like if there are development opportunities for that person, he can give comments for that. If he wants to define some strength of the person, like strength comments, he can even define that, right? And then in performance report, we can generate the consolidated report out of the system, like to whom we have assigned goals and what is the rating of that employee.
Sure.
Yeah. So now, do you want me to show you all this, or is it clear, or if you have any query till now?
No. Yeah, if you can go into detail, that would be good.
Yes, fine.
Can I understand the technology stack for this platform?
Say this particular tool has been made on SAP HANA as a platform, SQL-based services, hosted on SAP Cloud as a platform.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so this particular tool has been certified and awarded by SAP as an organization.
Okay.
For build, we have won the Partner Development Challenge, as in wherein we what kind of tools that we have made on SAP Cloud. So each and every detail, each and everything is on the SAP Cloud itself. So the data security and everything is inherited through SAP itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's the best USP of this tool. That no local cloud or services are being used. It's completely on SAP-based platform.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, fine. So, first of all, in this goal plan master, we will define the review period, right? Whether it's monthly, quarterly, half yearly, or yearly. Fine. And then we can write down the name of the month. We can write down the name of that goal plan, just the title of that goal plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then we can select the month for which right, and then so the saved record will be shown in this left panel.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
有人他这个都是摆时间排好，不可以乱是吗？
他应该是有排好。
他是摆 date 的，摆
line 还是 date？
date。哦，我想排成摆 line。
可以啊。
还给他的时候就要一样的，我操啊！又不排摆 line 的话，干嘛？
Right, and in next step we can assign the goal to the employees, right? And as I told you before, assigning these goals to the employees, we can even create a goals library, right? Okay. So if we have goals in this library, then while assigning the goals to the employees, we can directly fetch that goals from that library.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So something that we have made a library of the goals for the employees of the company, right? And you can assign either or all of them one by one by selecting, and rather than adding more, you can have started goals and KPIs based for the employees and get. Please carry on.
Yes. So as I told you, we can select the goals from this library. So whatever goals you have created in that library, you can fetch those goals accordingly as per the goal plan that you have created earlier.
Sure.
Right. And then you can select the name of the employee to whom you want to assign this goal, and then goal plan, right? And what is the weightage? And then click on save.
And this weightage, So you're assigning this weightage in this goal library. So when you start to tag it to different employees,
Yes.
do you have a validation on the weightage?
See, when we are assigning goals to the employees in this assign new goals, right? And I'll show you again. The weightage column will be empty. You can define this weightage depending upon person to person and depending upon the goals that you are assigning to that person.
Sure, but I noticed Priya Cynthia has like if you click back into the library.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a weightage of 101 and a weightage of like what's this weightage value exactly? Is it a
this is the target. This is the target value.
Right. I'm talking about the weightage.
Okay, I'll go back to goals library again.
Okay, never mind. Maybe we just keep going through the whole system and then we can understand at the end.
Fine. And after assigning the goals, we can review the performance through performance review. So you can see in this left panel whose performance is already reviewed and whose performance is yet to be reviewed. And accordingly, you can click on review. You can rate the person, and as I told you, managers can give their own comments, right? And then the overall comments, including strength and development comments, development opportunities and strength comments.
Okay.
And after this, the complete report of the goals that you have assigned to all the employees in your organization, you can fetch that report from performance report.
Right.
我没有 highlight， 就是
highlight 就是有的啦。对，
就是有的我会，然后这是我会 check， 然后 check 完了以后我才一包一包开看这个意思。就是没有的，我在这边我会放零嘛。
都应该会有这些来。
Yeah, so you can, if you want to select the name of particular person, particular employee, you can even select that and you can fetch the information related to that person. But if you want to select the whole consolidated report, then you just need to select the date from which you want that report and then click on this download button. The report will be generated out of the system in an Excel format.
So basically this module caters to the requirement of an organization in terms of doing PMS for employees for monthly, quarterly, fortnight, or once in a year or twice in a year kind of a thing.
Okay, sure.
So, and you can generate the goals library. Basically, it has got inherent values from SAP success factors, and we have added more values to it in terms of the reporting structure. So you can make the complete goal library. So as certain goals are common for certain employees, so you can select either of them or all of them, and can review the reports, review the employees as per the revenue targets or sales driven numbers or objective or subjective targets, and you can do the PMS for them.
Sure.
Yeah. Any questions, or that you were asking something in terms of the weightage?
Yeah, I'm asking in terms of the weightage because I noticed that this weightage is the performance of this particular employee for her entire performance review, right? Or his entire performance review, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I noticed. Sorry, yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, please, you're asking something. Please complete. Please ask.
I know. So I was waiting for a reply on the first question. I thought you said yes. Yeah.
Okay. Guru, can you just please open the performance management and can showcase the column of this? Yes. Can you please open? So you're referring to this particular screen of that? You're asking this particular question by weightage of this?
Yeah.
You're referring to real. Right. Guru, can you just please take a look to all the columns?
Let's see.
Don't open this, just what that is mentioned on.
So, okay, what I'm trying to understand is your goal plan is schedule at least 2 meetings with employees, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Then you have a metric number of meetings planned, and the weightage for that is 100, right? Would there be a data validation check whereby the weightage cannot exceed 100% for a particular goal plan?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Right, that's just what I wanted to know. Yep, cool.
Okay, fine.
Any other question? Sagar, do you have anything on your mind just to ask about the PMS, just to, in case any? Or the rest of the team who was there?
Do you have any questions? I think we're good.
Right. Can you please take to the task management ones?
Yes. So in this task management, there are total 4 apps, right? First is assign task, where manager can assign tasks to the employees, right? And then they can see their task list details in this task list details app, right? And they can update the status of those pending tasks. And then there is my to-do task. In this my to-do task, managers, employees or admin, whosoever is using the system, they can self-assign them certain tasks. Just like we put reminder in our cell phones, like this is pending, we have to do, just like, mobile recharge on this and that day. So just like we are putting reminders in our cell phones, we can put those in this my to-do task as well, right? And there is the task status report. In this task status report, we can generate the consolidated report of the tasks and their status out of the system, right? So do you want me to show you these one by one?
Nope, it's okay. And maybe just go straight to the task status report. I just wanted to see what you tried.
Fine. So now this percentage is how much task has been completed by the employee.
Right.
Right.
Okay. percentage completion is calculated on what basis?
On the basis of task updation by the employee.
So it's that means they update and then you check on the numerical value and see if that adds up to the total value or what?
Yeah, there is a button of update. There is one button for updating the task. Using that button, the employee can update that task along with the attachment.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Sure. Yep.
So, do you have any query?
Nope, I don't have queries. Yeah.
So basically on this particular task management as a module, you can download report of all the employees, a particular group of employees, or a department as well.
Okay, sure.
So Green, can you please take to the talent management now?
Yes. So in talent management, we have total 5 apps, right? First is add job requisition, right? In which we can mention the job vacancy, right? And then there is candidate details, where we can add the details of candidates, which means the database that we already have with us. We can add that those candidates details in this add candidate details app, right? And then there is candidate rating, when the candidate is being reviewed by the interviewer, and after that interviewer can give rating to that candidate. So this app is used to give rating to that particular candidate, right? And this requisition approval, when any of the person from the recruitment team will add the job requisition into the system, so the approving authority can approve that job requisition through this requisition approval, right? And this offer approval, like after the interviewer's rating related to that particular candidate, so based on that status, if the person is qualified or not qualified, so if the person is qualified, then we can generate the offer letter from the system,
right,
for that person, right?
Yep. Great, please take through all the tabs one by one, please.
Yeah. So we can add the job requisition through this add button.
Sure.
Where we can write the job title. If we are hiring on behalf of some other company or some other organization, we can write down the name of our client as well. If we are not writing the client name, then it means that we are hiring for our company, which means internal job position.
Sure.
And then we can define job description. We can select department. Country. Location. Number of openings. Then new or replacement. Minimum experience, maximum experience, essential skills required, highest education, roles and responsibilities, notice period, tenure, salary minimum.
It is basically creating the entire JD and report of the years of experience, what kind of profile, how much notice period should be there, what is the remuneration type. And this particular tab can be in sync with the website as well, wherein the potential CV is there, and this system will sync and receive the data from the websites itself. So let's suppose if you're given a job opportunity on your website, and anybody visiting your website, can straight away upload the resume, and this application will set particular application itself. That will reduce the manual work in terms of downloading the resumes and reviewing them, then putting them into system separately. It will straight away pick all those resumes and segregating them as per the requirement of the job position.
Okay.
Right? Will you please continue?
Yeah. And when your website is synced with the system, and when the person will go to your website to apply for that particular job position, right? And when the person will enter the information related to himself as well as his CV, so that data can be automatically added to add candidate details. So from website, the details can be automatically come to that candidate details app.
Sure.
Right. And when the after the job requisition is approved, so So the next step after adding job requisition is go to candidate summary. For further steps, right? So in this candidate summary, we can see the further steps related to that job requisition, like if we want to schedule interview with that person, right?
Yep.
So, okay, I'll go with adding one and then showing you the steps.
Okay.
So
Basically, I've done a job creation of the portal with the necessary details.
Sure.
right, and as I
Followed by
told
the
you,
next
then yeah. So the next step is to approve this requisition by the approving authority.
Okay. Sure.
So for this, we need to go to requisition approval.
Okay. Do we need to see anything?
Acquisition, what she's doing now, I think it's
Yeah.
Performance.
Succession management. Okay, I think we understand how this module works. Is it possible to move on to succession management? Do you have such a module?
Not now that is in a roadmap of getting a succession planning done. So we're going to make it live soon, but not as of now.
When will it be live?
Hello. So we can share the timelines dependency. We are already that's in the roadmap to be made it live by January, mid of Jan. But if in case it is required by the client, as we are going through RFP, we can plan for that. Only start for that.
So, is there any?
Because as I know, as Sagar shared that we are planning for some kinds.
Is there any screens you could share for the succession management? Since it's about to be mid-Jan, what we need to understand is what it kind of works like, so that we can pitch it to our client.
So I can check with my technical team if in case we have got the process workflow, and if in case I can share that with you at this point of time. I will let Sagar know about it. But as of now,
Sure.
as of now, it is not available in the system right now. So I need to check with my CTO for that.
Workflow, or so wireframe or something done for that system?
Something like that. So I need to check with my technical team for that, and I will surely share that with you. Sharing with Sagar, and then he can further share it with you.
Sure, no worries.
So this particular BE as an application is basically taking care of the entire life cycle of an employee. So like an employee self-service, manager self-service, time leave attendance. It has got its inbuilt LMS system as well, learning management system. Then we have got the collaboration tool. We have already seen the project management and the performance management system in this particular tool, and talent management as well. We have a payroll and various things, but it's primarily right now catering to the Indian market. But if in case we need to cater to the Singapore or any Asia Pacific regions for payroll processing, we can do that as well.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So because I had discussion that we are primarily looking for PMS kind of a thing for the RFP. That's the reason we emphasize more on the performance management system.
Sure, no worries.
So what we can do is we can, if in case you want to do hands-on on this particular tool, we can create an ID for you, right? And you can use it on your own once to get hands-on on it, so as you can become more confident of using it. And the best thing is that we can customize this as well, as per the requirement of the client.
Okay, sure.
And also one more part is that it is made of the SQL system, so it can integrate with any other .NET or any kind of existing system if in case the company is using. So we can simply integrate with the existing application and can set up and give the reports and everything.
Sure. Can I understand what is your team makeup in terms of languages or programming language?
Programming languages. So I'm sorry, I'm not from the technical side, so I don't have the answer for that. but I can certainly give you the details for that. I am not aware of that. I'm from the business development team side.
Sure, no worries. Do provide me those details as well. We just need to know what's your makeup with your team, how many QA do you have, those kinds of things.
So if I may request you, like whatever queries that you have in terms of technical perspective, if you can just drop us the text, or you can just send them on the Zoom right now on the chat to Guneet or to me, so we can just collect them all and send you the feedback for that by today evening.
Sure, no worries.
Just drop us the queries that you have for the technical requirements, and we can get back to you for that.
Okay, sure, no worries.
Will that do?
Yeah,
right.
That will do.
Yeah. So anything else that you want to look through this all the rest of the modules?
No,
Should we take you through the rest of the basics of that?
I think we're okay. We generally understand what the system is about.
Right.
We just need a little bit more information about the succession management. And if you can send some details, like marketing materials of your system as well.
Sure. We can send you the brochures and everything for your reference for the tool.
Yep, no worries.
Right. Anything else that we can help you with right now?
No, not at the moment.
No. Sagar, are you there? Hello? Is Sagar on the call right now? I guess he's a bit engaged.
Yep, no worries.
So anyways, so we will, so I just got your requests for that, right? Right, so we need a technical makeup of the team and need some screens for succession plan portion. Perfect.
Yep, that's right.
So anything else, please just drop us by on this tool itself. Anything else that comes to your mind?
Sure, no worries. I think that's it for now. Yeah. Yep, no worries.
Perfect. Right.
Cool.
Right,
Yeah,
great. So should we conclude it right now?
Yeah,
Do you want us to conclude it right now or anything else? Great. So thank you very much for sparing time for this on some demo. And if in case you need something more detailed or you want to have the rest of your team as well to look at it, just let us know. We can arrange for that as well. And meanwhile, we can also send you the workflows of this tool, how things work, how things progresses, as Guneet has shown you each module wise. We can send you the certain PDF and presentations as well.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. So are you on with Sagar or you are in some other place?
I'm in Singapore.
Is Sagar there?
Yeah, Sagar is also in Singapore. I think he's at another location at the moment.
All right. That's fine. So I will bring Sagar separately and ask him the details.
Sure.
In case any.
No worries. Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for the demo.
All right. So thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Guneet. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.